Alright, so, happy Free Comic Book Day, everybody. Really looking for, hope you all had a grand haul, and yeah, I figured I might as well come on here and talk about the free comic books that I've gotten, as well as the 2 trades I've also purchased for Free Comic Book Day. Because you always gotta leave with something that you gotta pay for, am I right, guys? So, let's get on with it with the 4 comics. Yeah, at the comic book shop I usually go to, ahead of myself. They only let you get 4 books, 4 free comics per person, and I don't know if that's the case for everybody. I really don't, but yeah, it's 4 books. It's a 4-book limit for me. I guess it's a supply and demand thing. But yeah, let's talk about the first book. It's a reprint of New 52 Suicide Squad #1. From Adam Glass, and I know what you're thinking. You hate the New 52, Zilla. Why on God's earth did you get this comic? Mostly because I didn't care. Because that was the first thing I saw, and I was like, you know what? I want to read more Suicide Squad. It's a free comic book. I'm not paying for this Drek, and I know it's Drek because the first volume of Suicide Squad, I know from other people, is absolute Drek, and that's a word I don't normally use. So I thought I'd use it in multitude in this in this little vid. But yeah, haven't read it, and I'm not expecting great things. Honestly, I'm not really expecting super humongo, super great things. But yeah, I just kind of picked it up and I was like, yeah, you're coming home with me. Why? Why not? that was the whole train of thought right there. So that was sadly the whole case right there. So moving right along to Attack on Titan Anthology. Now this one really surprised me. Attack on Titan Anthology. I didn't even know this was going to be a thing, but this was this big, thick for a free comic book, mind you. Because Free Comic Book Day should just be called Free Preview Day. But yeah, Free Comic Book Day had this Attack on Titan, and I had never seen this before. I had never seen this kind of label before, but yeah, there's a warning label on here for ages 16 and up. So I honestly was surprised by that. I was like, that's never happened before. I've never seen, at least I haven't, maybe I've just, never noticed it before. But yeah, I've never seen one of the free comic books with a warning label. But yeah, Attack on Titan Anthology is apparently a series of one-shot stories revolving around, now I don't know if it's the Attack on Titan universe or it's different realities of different Attack on Titan universes. The Attack on Titan verse. There you go. That is something of a beauty. And it's a multitude of writers and artists I've never heard of. And yeah, I'm really curious to see how they're going to play out this comic book series, because I enjoy Attack on Titan. It's a great kaiju show. I guess you can call the Titans kaiju. So I was really impressed with... I was really just shocked by, holy shit, there's a 16 and up label. I wonder what this means. It's actually kind of funny, because in the store, they were literally warning people of little kids, like, don't read this, you have to be 16 and up. Like, I've never seen that before, and it was great. It's also kind of misleading because the cover actually has a picture of a young girl petting what looks like a baby version of the Colossal Titan, and it's hilarious. So I was really like, okay, that's kind of misleading, but let's see what happens. Next up is Rom the Space Knight #0. Now, interesting story behind Rom is that this used to be a Marvel character alongside the Micronauts. And for those who remember Rom was like a toy that was created by, I think, Hasbro or some other toy company. I can't remember which exactly, but I want to say Hasbro. And Rom was first started out as a comic book by Marvel, but then it got so big he actually became part of the Marvel Universe alongside the Micronauts. And eventually they kind of, when the toy company and Marvel kind of split ways, we kind of gave up on the Micronauts and Rom. And now, recently, they've joined under the IDW comics. So I'm really excited to see where they go in terms of storytelling with Rom, because he's always been a character that is he's always been a character I've really enjoyed and really liked in terms of like how hilarious it is that a toy became such a big character in the Marvel Universe. So I'm really looking forward to ROM, and the creative team behind this is actually really cool too. Of Chris Rial and Christos Gage. They're both really good writers that I've read multiple stuff from. Christos Gage I'm more looking forward to than Chris Rial, because Christos Gage has written some really cool stuff from the Legion of Superheroes Star Trek crossover. I love that one. I loved his Spider-Man and X-Men, as well as Spider-Man and Fantastic Four miniseries he did for Marvel, and he's done several other things, but now it's kind of like he's working the indie route mostly. So yeah, really looking forward to see what they do with ROM in terms of IDW comics, along with the Micronauts. So, really interested to see where they go in terms of that character. Anyway, so moving on to the final of the free comics is Civil War II Prelude, and you're probably thinking, why did you get this, DPZ? Why? Because you don't. Because you've talked about nothing but how much you hate this. You hate this. You hate this event. You hate the idea of a second Civil War in the Marvel Universe. True, but I was just kind of like, meh, what the hell. I'll just at least read this prelude, because the cover literally had War Machine and Captain Marvel just wailing on Thanos, and I was like, yeah, that's a cool cover. I'll give it a shot. So that's kind of how it is. That I was just like, I looked at the cover and went, yeah, I'll just give it a shot. And I skimmed through a little bit of this comic, and I was just not impressed with what I saw so far. But yeah, it's supposed to be a preview issue, so yeah, I guess there's supposed to be more to it, obviously. So, that's kind of it. Also, the second part of this comic is a preview of All New, All Different Avengers number 9, which revolves around the all new, all different Wasp. And I gotta say, guys, I'm actually more excited for, mark this day, I'm more excited for a new Wasp than I am the Avengers fighting Thanos for a little bit. That's kind of the thought process right there, is that I'm more excited for Wasp, for a new version of the Wasp, than I am the Avengers taking on Thanos. So, yeah, mark this day. Yeah, but it's mostly because Mark Waid's probably my favorite writer, so I'm really excited to see what he does with this different Wasp. Why can't I say that word? So, there you go. Haven't read them yet. I'm not expecting big things, because Free Comic Book Day is just free preview day. But hopefully, the ones I'm really excited to read are there are two that I want to read out of the four that I'm really excited to read. Is the ROM issue 0? Yeah, ROM issue 0 looks pretty cool, and the Attack on Titan anthology, which also looks cool. Civil War 2, meh. And the Suicide Squad issue, again, I just picked those up because meh. But the other two, 2 out of 4 is not bad. You got 50-50. So now let's move on to the two comics I have the two trades I have obtained from Free Comic Book Day. The first being Darth Vader Volume 2, Shadows and Secrets, which is the Karen Gillan ongoing Darth Vader ongoing series, and I absolutely love the first volume. My dad also loved the first volume, so I was really excited to read Volume 2 of this comic, because Karen Gillan knows how to write villains, and he absolutely nails it with Darth Vader. I'm really excited to read this, and I will be doing a review on it like I did Volume 1. I'm expecting nothing short of just utter fantastic, and yeah, from what I understand, this comic does deliver on that. Now, funny story real quick, there was also another trade I wanted to get, which was the trade of the Star Trek Green Lantern crossover, which is the Green Lantern universe crossing over with the J.J. Abrams Star Trek universe. And in that comic, it was $19.99, same as the Darth Vader volume, and I actually tried to buy both. Guess what? I was $2 short. Which, I was $2 short on both, and I was a little disheartened, sadly, so, Yeah, I was. Yeah, I kind of looked like a fool up there, and I had to, make a tough calls. But yeah, as much as I am the crossover guy, I love me some Vader. So I think I chose. I think I chose wise. Anyway, but I did not leave there without another trade, which was actually the first volume of the Lumberjanes. Yeah, Lumberjanes Volume 1, which I've heard nothing but really good things. I've actually read a few issues here and there, and I've really liked what I saw, but yeah, this is the first time I've had a whole volume to myself, so really looking forward to reading this on a whole, because, yeah, this is supposed to be like a teen version of Gravity Falls. And yeah, since Gravity Falls is gone, I now need my Gravity Falls fix, so hopefully Lumberjanes can be that. Yeah, and this one was actually, the reason why I got it was, they had a special discount sale where this was for $9.99, so I went, oh, I can't get the Green Lantern Star Trek crossover until another time. How about that I looked over at the counter and saw, how about Lumberjanes? So yeah, Darth Vader and Lumberjanes. That's a weird combination right there. All in all, pretty good haul for Free Comic Book Day. So you guys tell me, what did you guys get for Free Comic Book Day in terms of free comics as well as any comics you decided to get from discount? Really interested to see what you guys have to say about all this, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.